What's going on, y'all? It's been a little while since I've done one of these relocation videos, so I thought I'd slap another one together since I have the opportunity. Some of you may have seen last night there was a gentleman who found a baby cottonmouth underneath his vehicle and was asking what it was, and I was able to hop on that post because thankfully some of you amazing people were able to tag me in it pretty much as soon as it was put up. So I was able to let him know that it is a cottonmouth, it is venomous. He doesn't need to be worried about other babies being around just because he found one. Really cool guy, didn't want any harm to come to the snake, so I'm actually on my way to his place now to go pick that little fella up. And of course, I'll do a quick clip with more information about cottonmouths and to let him go.
All right, well there he or she is. Beautiful little cottonmouth. Go ahead and get this youngin' put away. All right. Perfect.
Look at that little beauty. Gorgeous snake. Very excited. The homeowner was willing to let me come move him. So time to go find a nice spot, and I'll do a quick video and teach y'all a little bit more about cottonmouths. All right, y'all, so as promised, baby cottonmouth. So a lot of people, not just in our area, but all over peninsular Florida, will mistake these guys as copperheads. Now, I can definitely understand why. They're very closely related. And when cottonmouths are really little, like this one, a couple months old, they have a really defined pattern. They're a rusty red, brown, almost copper color, and they have those bright yellow tails. So I could definitely understand why someone who doesn't know any better would think this is a copperhead. However, it's important to remember that where we are in Florida, we don't have copperheads around here. So copperheads are actually only found up in the Panhandle in a couple counties like Leon, Escambia, Calhoun, Gulf, a couple other counties like that. Not very many. But this guy, for sure, is a cottonmouth. Some people also call them water moccasins. And when they're really little like this, you know, he's just a couple months old, they're going to have these really defined patterns. He's going to be very colorful, very pretty snake. And he even has this really neat, y'all might be able to see, bright yellow little tail. Now that's called a caudal lure, and what they're going to do when they're real little like this is they're going to sit up in an ambush position and wiggle that tail kind of like a fishing lure to draw in prey. But as they grow and get bigger, they're going to lose this coloration and pattern for the most part. They're going to get really dark brown, black, and then that bright yellow tail is going to go away as well. So very, very cool, very pretty snake, but they do go through a color change as they grow. And you know, these guys have a really bad reputation. I hear stories all the time from all kinds of people saying that cottonmouths chased them, they jumped out of trees, they swam after them, they went after boats. And you know, I can say from my personal experience, you know, I'm never going to call anyone a liar, but I can say after working with hundreds of these little guys and big guys in captivity and in the wild, I've never had that happen. You know, if cottonmouths truly were aggressive, he wouldn't be sitting on this little tray right here for me. He would be turning around trying to bite me, just being a real pain in the butt. But you know, this snake is definitely not aggressive. I think a lot of that comes from misidentification, because a lot of our water snakes do look similar to cottonmouths, and they can be a little bit more bitey. And I think it also comes through misinterpreted behavior. So if you are between a cottonmouth and somewhere that it knows it's safe, it's going to look like it's coming at you in your direction to get to that safe spot. Not to mention, these guys live in and near the water, and they're going to eat a lot of fish. So if you're out in a boat on a bank fishing, they're going to smell that fish, and these guys are naturally curious, so they're going to come up looking for a free, easy meal. So I understand venomous snakes. A lot of guys, a lot of gals, people are afraid of them, and I understand that. But it's not always necessary to chop them up or shoot them when you see them, because as you can see, this beautiful little fella right here is posing no threat to me, and I promise he would pose no threat to anyone else either. I'm going to let him go, and I hope he lives a nice, long, healthy life. So if any of y'all have comments, questions, maybe some myths you've heard about snakes that you're not sure about, that you want debunked, drop them in the comments section. You know I'm always happy to talk to y'all about snakes and answer questions. And don't forget, if y'all ever need any snake relocations here in town, I do it for free. So thank y'all for watching, and I'll See y'all in the next one.